Welcome to Sylvia's Stingray. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Sylvia, your Yuri Manhwa translator.
Hey guys, good morning. Let me present you the new chapter of The Younger Sister Just Want Me to Coax Her, chapter 83. So here it is. Let's read the story. Since Mengnian, she has been injured. Also, she inhaled a lot of smoke. Now, she has been confined in the hospital and ghosting. She was taking care of her. Fortunately, there are no ferns. It was really dangerous enough last night. She really concerned about her. Mengyan, she was still sleeping. Help! Is there anyone here? Please save us. After remembering what terrible thing happened last night, well, Cussing, cussing, she was not comfortable today. I shouted until my voice became hoarse. I'm fine now, Mengyan said. Don't move, the doctor said you inhaled the toxic smoke and it's best to stay at the hospital. Then you stay here with me. I was so scared yesterday. Mengyan, she was trying to coax her, pretending to be pitiful, until it seems that there's someone who's knocking on the door. The two of them suddenly froze. Well, what do you think? Is there a new visitor? Cruising. She went out to see at the door. I'm her sister, Cousin said. It turns out there's a doctor. The doctor said, is it you? Well, could it be that? It was the future Mengnian who suddenly came in and now she is the doctor of the hospital. The future Mengnian said, do you really like being someone else's sister? Well, it makes sense. Cousin is trying to stop her. Won't you explain it? I thought you would deceive yourself again and ask me which distant relative of Mengyan's family I was. Now, this will allow you to check it out for yourself. Mengyan said to her. Now, it makes sense. She really came from the future. Cousin, she keeps staring on hers. Sister, you're so mean to me. I just helped you last night. Mengyan suddenly the goosing. After seeing her, of course, she's been frozen, and she's not moving around until she remembered the girl from last night. So it turns out she is really a future Mengyan who's really time travel this time. She must really terrified that she's been frozen and also she don't know how to speak to her. Well, let's solve the future Mengyan will came here just for the important thing. Your arm can hold both of us. Now, forget it. Someone came help me. Kusing said to her. Mengyan still keeps staring on hers, but Kusing said, thank you for last night, but what is your purpose in appearing here now? Since she got really confused. Well, Mengyan suddenly said, elder sister, you recognized me long time ago. Mengyan, she was holding her chin. Could it be that she came here for important matter? Then, why don't you come to me? Didn't you promise me to never leave me? Mengyan said to her. Well, this time, Kusing, she was in France. Mengyan, she continued to tease her. The most terrifying situation has been occurred in her life, and she got really frozen about this. Who is lying inside Mengyan? Shouldn't it be the one asking you? I was just doing my normal job and living my normal life, and suddenly, I didn't know how I find myself the world 10 years ago. It was over. I really can't tell whose fault is this. This novel was not finished when I traveled through time, and now, because of me, the flat has become so messed up. Now, it makes sense. What should Mengyan do now that she is back? What is the purpose? Will the two Mengyan be unable to meet each other? What if one of them disappear? If she's the novel, work of the world I travel through, could it be that related to the system? Right, the system. At this moment, Kusing, she continued to think about this, but those twisted flat in the fuss were either in the outline or were chain reaction. But Mengyan's travel back in time 10 years later, I never thought about it. I was so busy last night that I didn't even notice when the mission was completed. Could it be that Mengnian will be so-called supervised in the 10 years? However, she seems to be a fear before the mission was completed. I can help you, but don't show up in front of Mengnian and don't do anything tricky. Gusing said to Mengnian, well, it seems that the two of them are finally agreeing on one thing. I don't care what your thoughts and intentions are, just don't hurt her. Then I'm counting on you, sister. Mengnian said to Gusing. Now she kissed her on the forehead. It turns out there's something wrong inside. Well, could it be that there's something happening on Mengnian? The two of them, it seems that there's something inside. It was knocking. Mengnian, are you okay? Gusing suddenly went inside to see what's happening to Mengnian. Well, we can really wait to see. It turns out she is losing her vision. Behind the bars, is there so much to talk about with the doctor? Didn't you say that you would accompany me? So it makes sense. This Mengnian, she is really getting jealous. But of course, Gusing suddenly said she is already coming. Well, at this moment, she is trying to calm Mengnian so she can able to know that the 10 years ago Mengnian was here. There are still many doubts about Mengnian 10 years later, so we can't believe her words completely. Do you want to be a doctor so that you won't be cheated? Sister, let's have lunch together. I seems to have remembered something before I traveled through time. The future Mengnian said to Gusing. On the corridor, Mengnian was holding something. I didn't go looking for you, little sister, as I told you. Why are you glaring at me? I just wanted to help you to clean out your wounds. Only, whenever I encounter Mengnian 10 years later, the feel will ring as if I'm being monitored. She was indeed too lonely. Now, Gusing, she was trying to think something. I've always wanted to ask what happened to Gusing 10 years later. Gusing, she was trying to ask Mengyan what happened to her 10 years later. After hearing Gusing that wanted to know what happened to her 10 years later, her sister, my sister is unlucky and was kidnapped by someone he had offended at some point. Although a ransom was paid, but she still disappeared, and until now she don't know where to find her or something happened to her. If she is still alive or dead are unknown. Well, after hearing the words, of course, she seems to be terrified. This is not good. Well, for her, she must know what will happen to her in the future. That's why I keep pestering you. Sorry, I just miss my sister too much. I even little jealous of Mengyan in this world. Why does she have everything? Well, it's a completely sloppily written supporting role which sounds like something I would write. Now, it seems that Kusing, she was plotting something. But if I'm not very nice to you, do you care about me? After all, she is my sister, and sisters are always different. Mengan said to Gusing. Now, what do you think? Gusing, she kept thinking about this, and said to Mengan, I will try my best to help you. Well, this time, let's really hope that she can able to help Mengan to find herself in the future. But her phone, it continued to ring. Could it be that Mengnian, she was calling her again, and she was finding her? It hurts. What are you doing? Kusing suddenly said to Mengnian. Well, Mengnian, she is really getting tricky, right? Even though she knows that Kusing was from here, and she was from the future. Well, she continued to tease her. His, it's splitting. I remember. Meng'an said to her, this is a mark, sister. You can leave me alone. I will always keep an eye on you. So it turns out, during the 10 years, Mengnian, she has always been tricky in front of Gusing. Now, Gusing said, you refrain the kindness with enmity. Just wait for it. Now, Gusing, she seems to be getting annoyed. Well, let's hope she really can came back quickly. Mengyan, still in Mengyan. After all, she loved to act pitiful, deceive others, and then bite back. How could I forget her virtue? Wait, if Mengnian sees this wound, now she got really frozen again. She noted to herself that Mengnian will really scold at her if she sees that something happening to her. But this future Mengnian, look at her. She was giving a phone. Could it be that it is a phone of Goosing? Well, let's hope they're really gonna find the future Goosing. How could I let you escape? So it turns out she was plotting something against Goosing during this time. It really smells something wrong. Well, we can really wait to see what's gonna happen next. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like the video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Membership is only open for those who want the support. You can support me by joining the membership or you can directly support me by Ko-Fi. Thank you, bye!